Hello everyone, this is the ASMR Libra. Mrs. P does ASMR. Today I want to talk to you about getting over a heartbreak. I have been in and out of relationships, good and bad, for a while, and it's been pretty hard for me to recover from relationships at times. But what I've noticed is that the sooner that I take responsibility for what I have done wrong, or acknowledge that it's over, or accept defeat, the sooner I heal. So I want to talk about 3 steps to recover after a heartbreak. The first step is understanding that that person was not put in the universe for you. Understanding that you are not cosmically intertwined with this particular person or that particular person, that the stars did not want for you all to be together. And once you accept that this is not the person for you, for your life, for your children, for your path to greatness, you move on easier, quicker, and with less stress, and with more knowledge as to what mistakes not to make for the next attempt. Because I look at things like there are no wrong or right situations in regards to life experiences. I believe one experience in life prepares you or puts you in the position for the next experience in life. So if you meet someone and it did not work for you, understand this: that experience with that person may work for somebody else. That somebody else may meet someone and those two mesh perfectly, because that's what the universe wanted for those two. With you, the next person that you may meet may be a perfect fit for you. But how can you meet the perfect fit that the universe has set up for you if you ask yourself why, how, what, when, constantly? So once you accept the universe's whispers to you about your positioning with that person that is now walking away from you, you move on easier. But everyone has feelings and emotions, and you will miss the people who you loved or who you thought you loved, because, let's face it, in a lot of situations where we believe we love, after time passes, we realize it wasn't love. And you know that when you open your heart to what is really love. The next step to recovering after heartbreak is understanding that everybody plays the fool. Everybody. The most beautiful woman, the most handsome man is played for a fool at times. And I know it's difficult to accept that, wow, I put so much into this relationship, and now they're walking away from me. Now there's another child outside of the marriage. There's a girlfriend. There's a boyfriend. There's cheating. The bank accounts are now empty. My credit is bad. My children are wondering, where's their father? Where's their mother? Why aren't they in the same home anymore? And heartbreak sometimes, and most times, is surrounded by cheating or deception or betrayal. And that hurts. It really does. For everyone. But once you realize that you're on a bus or on a train or walking down the street with so many people that go through the same experiences that you have. You see a beautiful woman walking down the street and you feel like she has everything. She's beautiful. She has a husband. She has a family. She has luxuries in life. But her husband has demons. Same thing with a man. The woman who he's worked his whole life for, he finds out that she has demons, but he can't leave her because he's afraid to. So he stays in a relationship and he's miserable. So when you're in a situation where you stay in a relationship for years and you know what it was, what it is, what it's always going to be, now you're mad. So let's get to number 3. Resentment. Why are you so resentful? When in a lot of situations we open our eyes long before the senses feel and see things, when we have that intuition and we know that things aren't right, but we choose to ignore them. We know in our hearts that something is not right, but we stay. And then, before it all ends, we create this anger in us because now we're mad because we don't understand. How could you do this to me? Why me? What happened? When all along we knew who this person was. We knew it. And it's easier for us to be the victim and to say, he or she did this to me. He or she treated me bad. He or she used me. But is it actually being used? When you know who the person is long before and you continue to deal, yeah, you want to believe that the person would change, but you see no changes. You know who they are, and they know who you are. The fact of the matter is, in life, there are givers and takers. Takers never get what other takers, never. And givers rarely get what other givers. It's always the yin and yang of the relationship. It's a balance, especially when you're not ready to accept how good life can be, because your whole life, you can go through your whole life searching for the wrong things, not knowing what the right thing is, because you're constantly trying to fix something that happened to you that hurt you years ago. So, this is just my opinion. Accept that you got played. It's so much easier to just say, you know what? I got played. Yeah, it hurts. But I'm not the only one. It happens to everybody. The richest, the poorest, the most beautiful, the most affluent, everyone. You're not alone. Except that sometimes we make ourselves the victim. Sometimes we position ourselves to be the victim to what I like to call the predator. And once you accept that, you can move on. I promise. Thank you for listening to this video. Give it a thumbs up. And please come back for more. Have a good one, guys.